Your Words Destroyed My Planet, the stream series. A Setlist, Chapter 4.
So they tried to have a coup-boo-baloo, it was a coup-boo-baloo. When the fascist crew came marching through and turned DC into a zoo. In Civil War Part 2, you'll see me wearing Union blue at the coup-boo-galoo. At the coup-boo-galoo.
You're barely even aware that you're singing. You do it all of the time. It's just that ever since Space Boy showed up in your life, there's a non-zero chance of sudden alien invasion when you do it. Blue and red lightning flashes, and Solix appears in the passenger seat of your car, making you yelp and swerve. Thankfully, you don't sideswipe anyone, but there sure as shit is honking from cars around you. You curse him out in several languages in one terrified stream of profanity. "I didn't ask to be here!" he yells back at you. "Don't do that!" you snap at him. "Sorry, it's not me!" he insists. You press your hand to your heart and try to calm down as you drive along. Your alien friend looks about uneasily, at the cars around you, but also inside your car. You see him looking at the masks hanging from your rearview mirror, or at least you think he's looking at them. It's hard to tell with his eyes. "Thanks for the heads up with that," you manage to say, finally, gesturing to them. "Your family is okay?" Solix asks worriedly. "Yeah, none of us got it yet. Kids are driving us crazy at home, but it's fine," you tell him. The alien nods and then leans over to your phone that's held in its little mount on your dashboard. You wonder if he's going to get on your case for your phone not being from the future, like that's something you could help. Your eyes keep flicking from the road to him. It's been a while since you saw him last, and you guess you'd forgotten just how unreal he really looks. Yeah, actually, it's been 10 months. It feels like years, but you'd think that's just what 2020 is going to be like. "Where are we?" Solix asks finally. "You're the one who shows up when I need to be places. Don't you know where we are?" you point out. "No. I know we need to be there, but I don't know where any of this is," Solix says, pointing out the windscreen in what probably is the right direction if you go by your phone's map. "Fair. We're in Washington right now," you answer him. "Washington," Solix repeats, the word sounding strange in his mouth. "Yeah, in the far north part of it. Seattle's south and east a bit from here," you add on. "Don't know that place, but Washington's that's where the president of Earth is, right?" Solix frowns. No. Washington, D.C. is where the president of America is. America's not the world, no matter what they think. This is Washington State. They're on opposite sides of the continent," you explain. "That's stupid," Solix says after a long pause. "I didn't colonize the country and name it dumbly. Don't get on my dick about it. Besides, I don't want to go to Washington, D.C. There's more than enough shit going on down there. You heard," you say, waving to your speakers. "The song?" Solix guesses. "Yeah, a bunch of racists and assholes went and tried to protest or start a revolution in America at the beginning of the month. That's what the song's about," you tell him. "Oh. Racists are assholes always," Solix points out thoughtfully. "True," you concede. Is Washington far from home?" he asks, perhaps a little wary. "Yeah, it's at the top of America, basically. That's the next country over from us, and where Mom directed me to is the next one up from that, even if it's the closest bit," you answer. Solix winces. It seems that he feels guilty about how far he's sending you on these trips. "It's a little easier after the money we got from your tip before, so thanks for that," you add. I'll tell you more next time. I'll try to make myself read up on it. Actually, put money into anything to do with space travel or engineer stuff for that, he advises you. That's nice of him. You didn't even have to ask. Even if he does come from some utopian future, he can clearly empathize with the fact that money is important in your time. You turn the car around the corner and Solix gasps in awe. You're driving towards the ferry, and the open water is clearly visible on either side of the road to the ferry. From the way Solix is staring at it in amazement, you figure he's never seen water like this before. But then, he did say that he lived in space, so maybe he hasn't. He was amazed by the scenery around him when you first met him. It tracks that your extraterrestrial tourist would be impressed at the sights to see on Earth. You talk to the ferry people through slightly cracked windows and two-way intercoms, showing your ticket off and then driving onto the ferry.
I think we'd normally be allowed on deck, but with the whole COVID thing, not so much.
You tell Solix as you drive into the car area of the ferry, leaving you stuck in your car instead of looking out over the water like Solix would probably prefer to do. It's okay, he says easily.
So, you said before that these things I'm getting for you are some kind of encryption key. I've been storing them all in a box at home, don't worry about that. I have to ask, how many parts of this key are there? You ask him carefully, finally voicing the question that's been playing on your mind ever since he first mentioned it being a key. 10. This one will be number 4. Solix answers. Jeez, okay, this is a lot of treasure hunting that you've apparently signed up for.
You don't know how to feel about that, but you're definitely going to need more cash to get through this.
Okay, so if that's the encryption, then what's the message?
You question him. You're not reassured by how uncomfortable he looks at being asked that. I don't know yet. Future me knows. Other me knows. I just know I have to do this. It's important. It'll be really bad if we don't do it. He answers finally.
I don't think you're telling me everything,
you say, drumming your fingers on the steering wheel. Solix falls silent, looking down at his hands instead of at you. You're going to wait this out. It seems like he feels bad for not telling you whatever this is. Maybe letting him stew in it for a bit will make him spit it out. If there was a thing that's happened, but you don't know, if that's true and you will know, would you want to know now or find out later with everyone else? Solix asks you quietly, still not looking at you.
Man, you brought it up, so now I'm just gonna wonder until I find out. You already warned me about the plague. It's not like I think you're lying. Tell me. We've already had a plague. How much worse can... Wait, nope, I'm not finishing that thought. Just tell me now. You cut yourself off before you can jinx yourself. Though, given Solix's expression, you don't think you were in time.
There's something in space, Solix says slowly.
Mostly there's nothing. Occasionally there's stuff,
you say, trying to avoid the feeling of dread by letting your mouth run. Solix pretty much ignores you and keeps talking, like he's used to that. The thing in space, it's eating planets. It ate Alternia, it'll eat Earth too, he says. You stare at him in mute shock.
That's not funny, you whisper.
Sorry, he says. Your great-grandson is in space. So's Solix, and presumably the rest of his species. He's never seen a big body of water, or Earth.
Earth is going to go?
This thing's going to eat it? What is it? You demand, your body going cold with terror. We don't know what it is. It's stupid big and dark. It gets to things and they're gone forever. It's 15 years away from eating Earth, he tells you. 15 years? 15 years? Your mind stumbles over everything your family might be doing after then, all the things they can't do on Earth if it's gone, or if they... Wait, what about my family? What about everyone on Earth? You ask frantically. Humans make ships and leave. I don't know about everyone in your family. I think they all got away, but I don't know which of your kids is Dave's grandparent. But I think Dave told me before they all got away from Earth safe. I'll remember to ask. I'm sorry. It happened to our planet, too. Solix offers you consolingly. You stare at him in numb shock. There's no question about believing him. You've no reason to think that he'd lie to you, or that he'd lie to you about something like this. He's given you the means to make money for free. He warned you about the pandemic. This message and this encryption is to do with this planet-eating thing? You ask him finally. I think. Other me knows the end of this, on the other side. But people like me and Dave and Carcat fight this thing. If I'm here, it has to be about that, he says with a frown. Just find out what happens to my family, you tell him. He tells you he will. You sit numbly in the car for the rest of the journey. When the ferry docks, you drive into British Columbia in Canada, and to the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia and its Garden Court. Solix points out the time capsule hidden in there, and vanishes the moment you touch the thing. You steal it, suddenly caring less about the consequences for your actions. When you get home, you tell your wife what Solix told you. She doesn't believe it, but you think it's because she doesn't want to. When the news finally tells you all about the planets going missing and the fate that's going to befall Earth, you don't know who cries more, you or her. The fact that the few stocks in SpaceX and other shit like that are suddenly worth thousands of times more than you bought them for is no consolation at all. You try to reassure yourself that the money you get from them will be enough to get you to where you need to go for Solix's mission. The only hope you have is that this might do something to save you and your family.